Greetings, Earthlings. Today I'm going to be discussing how to remove a behavior or habit that is not serving you, yet you keep on doing it. So first of all, you need to recognize that if you are noticing that a behavior is problematic for you, that's half the battle, because a lot of people do destructive behaviors, engage in unhealthy coping mechanisms, etc., without even being conscious of it. So you should pat yourself on the back for being even aware of it, because there are a lot of people out there who are, shoving sticks up their butts and covering them in heroin and whatever, who, they're just like, they're not even thinking about that being problematic. So you've already won half the battle if you are watching this video and considering working on these things. So first thing I'm going to discuss is there is a balance. As most of you have probably heard this expression, and it is very true, a lesson is repeated until it's learned. So a lot of the time, the reason why you are continuing to do a bad behavior is because you haven't fully learned your lesson from that behavior yet. So a part of getting rid of a bad behavior is to let the behavior run its course. If you try to control it too much, what's going to happen is you're going to relapse into that behavior harder than ever. That is a form of self-sabotage. What you need to do to take control and eliminate the behavior is to take small steps that are attainable. For example, if you want to stop watching TV a lot, instead of saying, I'm not going to watch TV all week this week, I'm done, fuck TV, a more attainable goal would probably be, I'm not going to watch TV every day this week. That's going to be a little bit easier for you to master, and what's going to happen is the next week it's going to be easier for you to watch no TV all week, or TV once a week, or something like that, because you're taking it slow, you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. And when you mess up, it's important to be kind to yourself, because our bodies can be conditioned to do all types of bad behaviors. It's human nature, and everyone probably has done it or is doing it right now or at some point in their life. So be kind to yourself when you mess up. Being hard on yourself is going to put more pressure on you. Another helpful tip is to really look at that behavior and how it's affecting your life. If you can cognitively work it out, where you can see the results of that behavior. If I kept doing this for a month, what would happen? If I kept doing this for a year, what would happen? If you can literally visualize that, it can help ingrain within you that this behavior is unhealthy. Another way to prevent yourself from maintaining bad habits is to reward yourself. And when I say reward yourself, I don't mean that you reward yourself by doing the bad habit. So for example, if you wanted to drink less alcohol, when you make it a whole week without drinking, your solution and reward to that should not be, okay, now I can have a drink. It should be, oh, I'm going to take myself out to eat, or I'm going to go to the movies, I'm going to go on that little trip that I wanted to go on. They don't have to be financially oriented either. You can tell yourself, oh, today I'm going to do more meditation. I'm going to have a little dance party in my apartment for myself. It doesn't have to be a financial reward if you're strapped for cash or trying to save or whatever it is. That's not necessary. You can reward yourself in ways that are free too. Another thing about bad behaviors is you need to recognize that maybe the behavior you're trying to fix so badly isn't as detrimental as some of the other behaviors that you are doing. So you might be focusing more on something that isn't as problematic in a way to ignore something that is more problematic. So you want to be very introspective about this and really think, am I trying to control this behavior as a way of avoiding something else that's really bothering me, or avoiding the underlying cause of the bad behavior in the first place? So you have to really do the inner work, be kind to yourself in the process, and ask yourself questions like, am I avoiding something? Am I suppressing something? Why am I doing this behavior? What caused this behavior? You have to ask yourself those questions. That is very important. So comment below if you have recently gotten past a bad behavior, because I love to hear human beings being happy and successful in their journeys. And feedback is greatly appreciated. Subscriptions, likes, whatever you want to do, blah, 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 blah. You know, let me know if this is working for you or if something else is working for you. I would love to learn and provide knowledge myself. So, peace.